Today we're going to try vegan Filipino dishes.
That's adobo.
It's adobo.
That is really good. Hey, what is up guys? I'm Mike.
And I'm Nelly.
We are two travel vloggers that have spent a lot of time in the Philippines in the past few months. And when we're not out traveling, we're back at home trying to recreate some of the dishes we experienced in the Philippines.
And today we're going to try vegan Filipino dishes because we found out that the Philippines has amazing vegan dishes as well.
Luckily in today's video we partnered up with iHerb. iHerb has an amazing selection on their website. They have over 5,000 products. They're available in 150 countries. We put out an order. The delivery was here super fast. Today is Monday. The food is here. We're ready to get cooking.
We are in Miami and today we're doing some outdoor cooking. So what are we cooking today?
Today we're going to try a everyday vegan Kare-Kare dish. I know Kare-Kare can be very difficult to make and it's a long process, but we got a very simple version that you can have literally any day of the week. We're going to have a vegan mungo dish. A lot of times it's with pork. Today it's without pork.
Yeah. And
we are going to have a vegan jackfruit adobo, which is going to be absolutely awesome.
Can't wait.
It is blazing hot today, guys. We went into the shade because I'm sweating like a little piglet. I'm sweating like a lechon today. But I think it's going to be nice to cook outside. It's just good to be out in the fresh air because this week we've been just working behind our laptops. So time to have some healthy food in the sun. Let's do it.
Let's get cooking.
Come on. So this week our friend Ralph is here from Austria. Ralph has been in the vlogs before. He is taking care of our two cats in Austria. Yeah. And today he's going to help us film this vegan Filipino food and also taste it.
It's the best part.
And everybody give a thumbs up for Ralph's epic beard. Oof, alright guys, let's get started. The first dish I want to cook is going to be the Kare-Kare because it's the one that's going to take a little bit longer. But trust me, it's very basic. It's not like the fancy schmancy Kare-Kare you'll get in the Philippines. It's going to be, as I said, an everyday Kare-Kare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a little bit of the stir-fry oil that I got on iHerb. I'm going to saute some onions and a little bit of garlic. I'm just going to try and get the onions translucent.
And we prepared everything. We chopped it already.
Yes, we chopped and prepped everything that we need for this dish, and prep work is really important when you are making a cooking video.
Yeah.
There's a French saying, it's called mise en place. It means everything in its place. So when you want to cook and you want to cook like a pro, make sure everything is mise en place. All the knives you need, cutting boards, spoons, vegetables, everything's ready to go. So you're highly efficient when you're cooking and you won't let anything burn or you won't run away at a time where you're actually supposed to be behind the stove. So let's get these onions in here.
I can hear something sizzling.
Yes.
Yeah.
What more could you want? Get some of this garlic in here. Now something you want to be very cautious of when you're cooking a dish that calls for sauteing onions and garlic at the beginning is that you don't burn the garlic because that'll taste very bitter. And if you get the feeling that your garlic is burning while you're sauteing it at the beginning, there's a quick cheat. Just take a little bit more oil, drop some oil in there, reduce the heat a little bit so the total temperature in the pot goes down instantly and you're not going to burn your garlic. Alright, now we're going to pour some vegetable stock onto the onions and the garlic, and I mixed this vegetable stock with some smoked paprika and some dried pepper. The recipe actually calls for achuete. It's supposed to give it color and a little bit of flavoring, but we can't get that here in Miami, so this is my second solution for that. Perfect. So next we're going to add eggplant into the mixture. The vegetable stock that I have here is rather intense, so I'm going to dilute this with a little bit of water, bring it to a boil, set it aside and let the eggplant simmer in the water until it gets nice and soft. We're ready to finish off this dish. So the next dish we're going to do is the adobo. We've done adobo on this channel already. This time we're going to take a lot of the learnings from last time and implement it into this dish, and instead of the chicken we're going to be using the jackfruit, which is an awesome ingredient that our friend Pierre introduced us to the very first time. Jackfruit essentially is this big, huge fruit that has a meaty taste. Depending on how you season it, it can taste like chicken or pork or anything else. So especially for people that are new to vegan dishes or vegetarian dishes, I mean, you can basically trick anybody with this fruit.
Even Mike.
Maybe not everybody. But essentially we're going to cook this adobo with jackfruit. So what we're going to start out with again is we're going to saute some onions, saute some garlic. Sorry, the garlic we're going to add later. We're just going to saute some onions for now. So we're starting out with this amazing stir fry oil which we got on iHerb. I love it. Get some heat onto this bad boy here.
Wait.
So if you're not sure if the oil is ready or not, just take one little piece of onion. If it starts sizzling when you throw it into the pan, it's good. This one still needs a few more seconds.
Yeah.
Actually, we're going to be in the Philippines in
November.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Woo. So by the time that you guys are watching this video, it's going to be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So today for this adobo, what we're going to use is, as I said, onion, garlic, ginger. We have the jackfruit in there. We have some apple cider vinegar because it is a very healthy vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, if you didn't know, is super healthy. Actually, we got all of these ingredients besides the fresh ingredients here, like the eggplant, the onions, and all of that good stuff. All of the other ingredients we got on iHerb. It was really quite astounding. I didn't think I was going to find that many things that I needed, but we've actually found pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Besides the fresh ingredients. And today we're actually not going to be cooking with a soy sauce. We're going to be these pesky jet skis in Miami. Today we're going to be cooking with liquid aminos, which is a little bit of a healthier soy sauce alternative. You barely taste the difference.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so good.
It's a little bit less
salty. And it's coconut aminos. We're going to be using coconut sugar. We're going to be using coconut oil for flavoring. We're going to be using some coconut cream, which, by the way, I love the idea of this coconut cream because essentially you can take this, a little bit of it, mix it with water, and you have coconut milk. You can take it one-on-one and you'll have some really intense coconut flavor. Bring your sauces to that next level. I'm going to use it as a coconut milk substitute. The nice thing is, look how small and nifty this is. And this is around 5 or 6 cans of coconut milk. Just think what we're doing for the environment by using this instead of 6 separate cans.
So other ideas for using jackfruit is actually for, I would say, burgers, tacos, wraps, soups, stews, pretty everything.
Yeah.
Even meatballs. Look, they have shredded ones, and you can make actually meatballs with jackfruit, which is.
All right, now we're going in with the jackfruit. Oh wow, look at those chunks. And I'm going to go in with this mixture of the vinegar, the liquid aminos, a little bit of water because you don't want to make it too salty from the beginning. You can always add more seasoning, but you can never take seasoning away. So straight after I went in there with the vinegar, I'm going to add some ginger and of course the garlic. So now we're getting started with the mungo. Mungo is kind of a bean. It tastes a lot like lentil and you prepare it a lot of the same ways like lentils. It's super healthy, it's super filling, and we love to eat this in the Philippines. That's why I'm happy to prepare it here again. And I'm happy that I could actually get the mung beans because these aren't easy to find. But at iHerb they had it online and I was able to order it. Now I know a lot of you guys are watching from abroad, so you're thinking to yourself, oh well, I'm able to order on iHerb online. As I said, they deliver to 150 countries and they have 10 languages they support. So that's awesome. I'm going in here with some garlic. And if you order these and you're not sure how to prepare them, you just have to look at the back. It says a basic recipe of how to prepare them and then you just add in the flavorings and make it your own dish. So essentially we have here our stock. We're going to pour this right on our garlic. I'm adding the mung beans. This has to cook for 25 minutes. And while this here is cooking, we will finish our other dishes.
By the way, we were told this is a dish that people usually eat on Fridays.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I read it in a lot of our comments and everybody says they're eating it on Fridays. So let me know why Friday. Why are you eating mung bean soup? Mungo bean soup. Mungo?
Mungo. Mungo is a dish and mung bean soup is actually the English explanation.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Let us know in the comments down
know.
below. Alright guys, so it's the end game of the Kare-Kare. Next up, I'm gonna go in with some crunchy peanut butter, which is really delicious. Rolf and I tried it yesterday. Oh my god. You put in the peanut and it instantly has that Kare-Kare smell that we had in the Philippines.
Wow.
You see that? That is amazing. Wow.
Oh my god, guys, I wish this would be a small can.
Yeah. So we want to bring in a little bit of sweetness here. We're going to use the coconut sugar, which is a healthier alternative for sweetening things.
And it tastes better.
And it tastes better. So, you know, you can be generous with this for the Kare-Kare dish. Coconut sugar isn't as sweet as regular sugar, so you can feel a little bit less guilty about pouring it in like I just did. So to thicken up the sauce a little bit, we have rice flour. Now when you're using flour, any type of flour to thicken up a sauce, you do not want to put it into the hot dish that you're preparing. You want to put it in cold water. Because once you put it into cold water, you can mix it up nicely. And if you put it into the hot sauce, it will start forming lumps. So that's something you want to avoid at every cost.
This is hard work, guys. So give me the camera. I'm going to have a look what's going on over here. How does that look? Oh yeah.
This gas burn has been off for the last 5 minutes, so I've been cooking with no heat. Another healthier ingredient to make this dish even more healthy is quinoa. So today I'm going to be replacing the rice that you usually have with this dish. I'm going to be replacing it with quinoa, because quinoa is high in protein, good carbs, it's super delicious, and if you really want to step up your quinoa, what you want to do is not just boil it, take some oil, some sesame seed oil, toasted sesame seed oil, or some stir-fry oil. I prefer the toasted sesame seed oil, and just toast your quinoa before you boil it. Makes that little difference. It becomes so much more delicious. Instantly steps up your quinoa game.
And it smells like popcorn.
And it smells like popcorn. So you can hear it crackling in here already, which is a good sign. And you got that popcorn, you got that toasted popcorn smell.
Oh,
Really nice.
smells so good. Does it smell good?
Yeah, it smells amazing.
Really good. Really good.
One thing you guys want to be careful of when you're cooking with this method is not to overcrowd the pot, because once you pour in your water, because the quinoa is hot, the pot is hot, everything will instantly start boiling, and if you overcrowd it, you're going to overboil, you're going to have a big mess in the kitchen, people are going to be screaming, your girlfriend's going to be crying, so just be cautious. Let's bring this back up to simmer, set to the side, and we're getting there, guys, we're getting there.
So I think every single dish needed 10 to 15 minutes actively to cook it, prepare it, and then we just set it aside and it's cooking by itself. So I'm going to try a little bit of this jackfruit. As you see, it already looks like meat.
We're getting ready to finish. The mung beans are nice and soft. I'm going to add some of the coconut cream to make this nice and coconutty. Get that nice color in there, the creaminess, the richness. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That is amazing. The smell here, guys. I can't even describe how good the smell is here. And then these little green leaflets, if you know what they're called, let me know in the comments down below. Dying, it's so hot out
I
here.
know!
Oh, alright guys, finally we are done. I am pouring, sweating, dying out here. It is so hot. And I think you can see on my t-shirt that I've been sweating standing behind the stove.
Same for us.
Finally the food is done and I can't wait to dig in. It smells really good. It looks really delicious. Without further ado, I think I'm just gonna go right in and try the Kare-Kare first, because that looks the best to me. Gonna get some Kare-Kare, some of the healthy quinoa. Oh, it is really good. I love the smoky, peanutty flavor, slight sweetness. It's really good. It's savory, it's meaty because of the eggplant. I really like this. And then you have this fresh little crunch with the beans. All right, so that is delicious. I love that. How do you like it?
Really this good. One is my favorite, I think.
Yeah? The Kare-Kare?
Yeah.
This is your first time eating Filipino food.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry that it's not one of the more popular Filipino dishes. And I'm sorry that it's me cooking it and not a professional Filipino cook. But it's okay. It's really good. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's good?
Sure.
Okay. Kare-Kare? How you like it?
I love it. It's very mild, creamy. Love the veggies that are in there. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It goes really well with the quinoa.
It does. So next I'm going to dig into the mung beans. I knew I was going to love this one. It's creamy, coconutty. It has this consistency like lentils. It tastes like lentils. It's really good. And then the jackfruit adobo. I was thinking this is going to be a little bit more like a chicken adobo, but it's Ralph said it before, you get this hint of beefiness. It feels like you're eating beef, kind of like a pulled brisket beef kind of thing. Very tangy. That's adobo.
It's adobo.
There's no doubt about it.
The only thing that I would change is maybe use less acidity next time.
Yeah. Next time I would definitely go with a white vinegar versus the apple cider vinegar. Try to make it a little bit more healthy, but I think that white vinegar is not unhealthy. It just doesn't have the health benefits that apple cider vinegar has. But really, I mean, all these products we got from IO were really good. I've linked all of the products down in the description down below, plus some resources of where I kind of put together my recipes from.
Yeah.
So be sure to check that out.
Those were 3 vegan Filipino dishes.
Right. Let us know in the comments down below what your favorite vegetarian Filipino dishes are. And plus, we have one more dish that we can prepare here in Miami, one more Filipino dish before we go back to the Philippines. So if you want to recommend a dish that we should cook here, let us know in the comments down below. As always, thank you for watching. Be sure to head on over to Instagram, Nelly's Life _ and bro image to check out the behind the scenes of this video. I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing day.
Bye.
Bye.
I once more want to thank iHerb for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check out the links in the description down below to see all the ingredients that we use for these dishes and to sign up for an iHerb account online. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.